this season, there's been a lot of controversy on people not liking how it's been going so far. Most people have been huck to spitting it out, and we're going to be asking what is wrong with the NFL.
Got the Bama game on. They're up 28-0 right now. Just running all over them. So
I can't believe this game right now.
it's been just great to watch. But moving along, some of the things that I've seen that I've just not been impressed with the NFL this year has honestly been how many subscriptions you have to watch the NFL.
I mean, how many do we have right now?
We have Amazon, Netflix, I think, is getting a few games,
Peacock,
ESPN Plus.
Disney got a game. I think it was one of those, like, it was childish, but it was fun.
Nickelodeon. So I think they said if you wanted everything, it's going to be about $1,100 or $1,300, which is a lot of money for most people nowadays. And it's just not fair. We're trying to grow the game, honestly.
Exactly. It's one of those things. If you can't make it affordable for your fans, then you're never going to grow. I understand they want to do more like games so that everybody can access it, but you have to make it so that it's affordable to be able to access it and only put it on platforms that your fans have, you know?
Yeah. So that's one thing. I just, looking back at when we used to be able to just turn on the TV, it was super easy. It was pretty reasonably priced. I think Red Zone used to be about $350 for the whole year, which wasn't bad back then, but
Yeah, that and just the fact that it's like when you are sitting there having to log in to so many accounts, I mean, just let us know down below how many accounts do you guys have, because it gets annoying. Like, I get frustrated on Sunday when I'm trying to sit there like, okay, how do I watch this game? And Monday, how do I watch that? Oh, I got to watch Thursday Amazon Prime, but I don't want to, you know. Before we get on to our second pick, though, make sure to like and subscribe the video. We appreciate everybody that's been doing so far. We enjoyed doing this, and just let us know down below what you think is something that has made the NFL not the best this year. The next thing that I wanted to talk about personally was superstar injuries. Just so far this season, we've just had too many superstars go down.
just on the 49ers roster alone,
Right.
I think there's like 3 major ones.
Exactly. Yeah, that's just one of those things where it's like
Maybe just on their offense, sorry.
I'm just trying to watch like my fantasy team do well, and I mean half the time I'm sitting there and I'm just looking at all these players like Patrick Starr. Who are you people?
I've seen him do that actually a few times.
Yeah, so that's just one of those things where I watch this season. I'm just like, I want to watch superstars, so they have to invest a lot more into the health and safety of the players. I know they're trying to do a good job, but I mean, you hear so many of the players complain about going to New York, New Jersey to go play at the Giants Stadium, and how many times you hear a player is like, I don't want to play here. I'm scared to play here for the risk of my leg, you know, my ACL.
Yeah, so that's another thing that's been, bugging us with the NFL, honestly. It's just annoying when you look at your fantasy team every hour and who's down next. That's basically what you're looking at.
Who is Adam Schefter saying just got carted off the field, you know? I mean, it's one of those things we worry more about the person themselves, but realistically we also are sitting there like, we want to see the best talent in the world. That's why you watch the NFL.
I think that's also been something that I just really haven't enjoyed is the new kickoff rule. Supposedly it was supposed to help with safety, and it's supposed to drive up like yards to where the player begins. I have not seen either of those recollect, I guess is what you
Exactly.
It's an XFL thing. It's boring. It doesn't make sense to me, and it looks very awkward on the TV, and I don't think anybody likes it right now.
No, and then I know the players, I mean, realistically, it's changed the whole way special teams is run nowadays. Before, burst of speed, whereas nowadays it's like how, like almost your size, you have to cover up so much more of the field. So it's changing who can be on special teams at this point. Our fourth thought is going to be the NFL quarterbacks this year. I mean, you can just go down the list, Tony, and see that the quarterback position has just been terrible. I in my opinion, the last 2 years, but realistically it's showing a lot this year. You have your top of the line, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, okay, fine. Lamar, yes. But after that, the quality in quarterbacks has just gone down so much, and I think it's because they're pushing these quarterbacks too quickly into you have to be the guy, and I just don't think that a Bryce Young, Mac Jones when he was there. Trevor Lawrence needs to be in that situation that early, and that's what they're doing is they're pushing out players to you have to be the guy right now instead of waiting, letting them ride the pine and learn the team.
I think another sad thing that's going on in the NFL is that after most of these guys use their 5 years with the fifth year option, is they're just paying them because they think they have to. Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa,
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, I think, is a different factor just because I think he's actually a solid football player. The other two, though, even Justin Herbert, they're getting exposed because they don't have their weapons they once did have. One of those things, quarterbacks are just getting paid outrageous money, and they don't even care. They are not playing for market value anymore. It's, I want to be paid higher than the next guy, or the last guy, excuse me, and it's ridiculous. I mean, I just don't think with the way things are going right now that anybody should be making more than Patrick Mahomes, but so many guys are.
It's funny. I just saw today, and I was blown away by the Makeshift Project, their video. I saw that they were talking about how Patrick Mahomes isn't even a top 10 paid quarterback right now. And, I mean, we could laugh and look at that list and see who is top 10 and just look at it and go, oh, my God, how is this person or that person on this list when they have no awards or accomplishments in the league? And then you have a Super Bowl MVP that he's getting paid a lot of money, so good for him. But it's just kind of funny how it's like, you don't have to prove yourself to get paid.
That's the things that we're noticing in the NFL that are just not going right with it. Tell us below what you think are some things that you want to see to change the game.